Sometimes, one moment can split your life into before and after. A diagnosis, a mistake, a sudden loss, and suddenly everything changes. The world keeps moving, but you feel stuck. Telling someone to just tough it out doesn't work. When you're overwhelmed, you need a different approach. We often fall into similar traps. We become numb, replay events over and over, or shut people out. But across different situations, people find similar paths forward. It's about shifting perspective, softening shame, and making small choices that rebuild meaning. Take Olivia. After a stroke left her with locked-in syndrome, denial helped her survive. She fixated on one recovery story, which gave her the hope to push through rehab. But that denial became a problem when progress didn't follow her timeline. She was scared the stroke had taken away the identity she worked so hard to build. The turning point came when she stopped trying to be the old Olivia. At a new rehab center, she realized her therapists weren't judging her. Her self-worth became grounded in her values, not just outcomes. Once she accepted that, she could build a sturdier, more sustainable identity. Or consider Dwayne, who was sentenced to 9 years in prison as a teenager. In that harsh environment, he lived in constant fear of the person he might become. But then he met a man who stood for dignity and care, opening up a new vision of his future. Later, in solitary confinement, he discovered a poet who had transformed his prison experience into art. That became proof that he could build a meaningful identity too. He started writing every day, eventually producing thousands of poems. His future expanded the moment he discovered a new possible self and took the first step toward it. Then there's Matt, a journalist who made a mistake during a high-pressure live broadcast. Afterwards, his mind got stuck in a loop, replaying the event and looking for online reactions. It's called rumination. It feels like you're solving a problem, but it actually amplifies fear and shame. What helped Matt wasn't fighting the thoughts, but stepping back from them. He started seeing his panic as an overprotective alarm, not a personal flaw. The same works for any spiral. Name the feeling, treat yourself with kindness, and create distance by taking a walk or talking to someone. That distance loosens rumination's grip. Tara's story is about another common trap, pulling away. After her father's suicide, she kept her own needs small and kept people at a distance. Even after marriage, some deeper parts of her were tucked away. It felt like protection. But after a difficult second pregnancy with a sick child, Tara found herself shutting down, disconnected, and depressed. Healing began in small, deliberate steps, looking into her daughter's eyes, staying when fear told her to pull away, and saying, "I love you," without bracing for loss. She discovered that the safest way forward was not through distance, but through learning to stay close. Finally, consider Ingrid. She grew up with family stories she was told to keep secret. Over time, that secrecy morphed into shame. After a bike accident caused memory loss, her family stories returned, and she began sharing them openly. When the old shame resurfaced, it felt different. The distance gave her new perspective. She realized the rule was never about something being wrong. It was a practical response to a cruel world. She had confused caution with condemnation. Major change can interrupt old beliefs long enough for you to examine them and rewrite the story you've been living inside. The core message is simple. Even when change feels shattering, it can open a new path forward. We all react to overwhelm with denial or rumination. But these reactions aren't permanent. With a little distance, fear loosens its grip. With small acts of courage and connection, trust can grow again. And with self-compassion, we can stop treating pain as proof we're broken and start building a life around what truly matters. That is how you move forward. Please like, share, and subscribe.